Welcome to Let's Play NBA 2K23 Career Mode, episode number 4. Apologize about the little issue with the music and all that last episode, so, yeah. Anyway, here's what our results were. We won against the Pelicans, gave them their first loss. We're about to take on a very tough Brooklyn Nets team. But hopefully it should be good. We're going to also take on the Thunder and also play the Orlando Magic. So, with no music to lollygag and all that yada yada yada, we'll be alright. And we won't have any copyright issues going forward. First of 2 meetings with the Brooklyn Nets. And we're waiting for the loading to get better.
What's up, bro?
T-Mac, man, you here to see me?
Yeah, I'm here to see you. Your agent told me you could use some advice.
Y'all economy or something?
Nah, nothing like that, man. I'm a fan. What you did in college was impressive.
Hey, man, that means a lot, man. Appreciate that.
But I saw what happened to you on draft night. I felt like I could relate.
Wait, how? You weren't booed in your draft night?
Nah, I didn't get booed. But there was plenty of hate. Coming out of high school like I did, a lot of people didn't respect that. I got a label put on me. Just like you did, by sticking around for your junior year.
All right, so what'd you do to get past that?
And I needed to talk to someone who went through what I did, so I hit up Kobe.
Hey, wait. First off, I didn't even know y'all were that close.
We used to...
Get advice from T-Mac.
Welcome back to Expert Tips. I'm Mike Wang, and today let's talk about defense in NBA 2K23. If you elevate your defense to elite status, you'll be able to neutralize the hottest scorers and be a real asset to your team. To guard the player closest to the ball, press the swap player button. If you want to guard a specific player, press the icon swap bumper and choose the...
Okay, so I did turn off the music and shit like that. Alright, we're in Brooklyn. Need to make sure the music is turned off.
Well, at this early stage of the season, what's the biggest challenge for a team, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., early on, some teams know what kind of club they are.
Alright. First meeting against Ben Simmons, KD, Steph, got Kyrie, who's still playing. Oh, they got TJ Warren.
Going with
It's weird, I'm
an
going to...
entire new group here. Warren's checked in for Claxton. Harris comes in for Irving. Thomas, he's checked in for Durant. And Sumner's subbed in for Curry. On the court right now for Dallas. Dwight Powell out there with Josh Green. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then there's Christian Wood. And it's Mr. Clutch in it to point.
I was trying to get back on defense, and I did not need
Simmons
that.
against Wood.
That's an attack on us.
Pass to Thomas. Warren with the ball. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled.
This is a tough Brooklyn
It
team.
goes on Tim Hardaway. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
That was not the start
And he
I
drops
wanted.
it first.
Well, with all the trade requests over the last year, the Nets started to seem like a sinking ship. But with KD still on board, a chance to stay on course, he's invested so much in this team. I'm glad to see him remain in Brooklyn.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Pass to Wood. Can they get it? And the layup is good.
You just gotta box out Wood. You can't
Gotta
let
play-
him get on the
gotta
board,
do a
'cause
good
Christian,
game here
he will
tonight.
cash in.
Now Warren. Harris outside. Back to Warren. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line. for one more.
And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
One shot.
Not good. We're trailing the Brooklyn Nets, and it's not by much. Or it's actually by
And that
a
one
lot.
falls for Warren. You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013, their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. Didn't work out, and it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
Hang on. I think that's probably
Pass to
what.
Thomas. Sumner on the wing. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Brooklyn.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were
For
one of
the love
NBA's
of pig.
shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Thomas, that's good.
Getting out to a nice lead.
I think I
Great
now know what
flow
the
and
issue
great
is. All right.
execution.
And for Dallas, their shooting has not been great early. Just 27%. Wood, right side. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And you can
That's
attribute
on
the Mavs'
Simmons.
rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
No good on that one.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. They wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
With the size and athleticism and the potential that he showed at the college level.
Of course, I
it was
also have
mind-blowing
upgraded my
that Christian
players
Wood
since we
went
last
undrafted.
were with you
Tries a
guys.
10-footer. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And here are the Mavericks now. They trail by 16. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
To the inside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Kleba, he's checked in for Powell. Here's Thomas.
Something we
Up and
got to
over
make sure we
Hardaway.
need to start.
And rejected. And he gets it back. Harris on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sumner. The three-pointer off the mark.
Good D. Good.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Simmons defending. Mr. Clutch can't hit. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Simmons, the pass to Harris. Back to
Should have
Simmons.
just passed the ball instead of trying to score it.
Pass to Sumner. The three is up. He's off on that one. And it's
Good
Dallas
shot.
the other way.
Good shot.
Here's Wood.
Go Wood.
Sinks that one
Get
from
my
the
first.
post. Wood's got 5 points.
So far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
We just got to make sure we stay focused on
Wood against Simmons.
stopping this Nets
to
team.
Sumner.
They're
Beyond the
real.
arc.
Ah, shit.
Mavericks with the rebound.
Oh, hey.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Shot from 12. That one falls.
Anytime you get a look that good, it's a great trip.
We're starting to
Brooklyn
get
shooting a
better. Of
terrific
course, remember,
58%
this
to
is our
start the
only
game.
meeting
Excellent numbers.
to Brooklyn because the next time we play Brooklyn, we'll be at home
Here's
hosting
Thomas,
them.
defended by Hardaway. It's tipped. Left
Ooh.
side Green. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it.
Ah, no. Oh, get that ball.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hi, one person in the chat.
And the first one at the line is good.
It's probably Great Lakes for somebody.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
That's never good.
Outside Simmons.
Oh, shit. How's that leaving assignment when I'm guarding somebody else, you dumbass?
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting around 32% to begin this game. Here's Hardaway.
Ooh, go, Timmy. Timmy Hardaway.
Thomas with the
Crap.
rebound. To win the drought. And it's laid in by Simmons. He's got 9.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out.
Last time I played against Simmons, I destroyed the hell out of him when I was playing with the Pacers in 2K21.
To expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like
Oh, I
that
gave it to Christian.
Well, Woods' reach and vertical is an effective combination. He gets up over the defense so easily.
The hook shot. Here's Simmons, and he gets it to go.
But
Simmons
Simmons
has got 11 points.
just didn't look like himself when I faced him, when I played against him when I was part of the Pacers.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
5
And you like
points.
the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Wide open look. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. It was only, let's do this.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Defense is setting the tone. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Not the start we were hoping for.
Great take.
Gotta start getting Luka Doncic better because Christian Wood is playing much better here tonight. Then we're playing against the Thunder. So this is like our only road game we got. Well, actually, we wrap up this road trip, then we head home to host the Thunder, and we're getting blown out.
Making some changes. Warren's checked in for Durant. Harris. And Simmons is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. T.J. Warren out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then it's Edmund Sumner. And it's Thomas in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
You got the ball back, sir.
Right side, Finney Smith. Over Warren. Count it. After
Ooh,
missing his
good
first 6
shot
shots,
there,
now 1
son.
for 7.
And we talk about the importance of versatility.
Wow,
He's
you're
really
1 for
got it all
7?
on the
Shit,
offensive
you
end.
suck, man.
Pass to Warren.
Not the night you were hoping for. I know T.J. Warren really well.
Here's Claxton. He's checked by Kleba. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It'll go on Maxi Kleba. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings.
Remember, I shot
in
my
positionless
first 3
basketball
last
have
game
a lot
against the
more
Pelicans.
responsibility.
So,
And he's good on the second. The Mavericks have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Mr. Clutch. Unloads. Tipped. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Thomas misses. Well, the Mavericks shooting 36% for the game. Not great. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. Christian Wood is checked in for Finney Smith. Here's Thomas. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Spencer Dinwiddie got...
The Nets have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second.
Starting to close that gap down on the Brooklyn Nets.
Here's Sumner.
My atrocious...
It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you
Just
break
not
down the
doing
defense.
a good job
And that replay
defensively.
showed how sensational that drive truly was.
With the lead they had, you might think they'd start to settle, but they are still going at the rim strong.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's closely guarded. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. Here's Wood. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Here's Mr. Clutch.
Making too many shots.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Here's Thomas. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Back to Simmons. To the paint. The shot by Sumner, no good. Mavericks shooting just around 39% in the second quarter. And
oh, there's a lob.
Obviously, Wood is in sync with his team. Perfectly timed leap to throw down that finish.
Brooklyn has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Sumner. No luck on that one. Good D by Hardaway.
Good
Sumner's
D.
gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and
They
always
need a
willing to
timeout.
shoot and can create for himself.
Timeout called. Brooklyn, and the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
Dallas on D. 9-point game.
Yeah, with me being back in the on the Western
Here's
Conference.
Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
Kleba down low. Open on Claxton. Shot is good by Kleba. Kleba's got his first points of the game. Pass to Simmons. Warren with the ball. Now Simmons. 15 points in the game. Sumner. 3-pointer, no good.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Dinwiddie outside. And here's Kleba. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. 1:15 left in the second quarter.
We're only down by 7.
Out to the right wing. Outside Warren. Here's Sumner. The 3. Out of bounds.
And he airballed it.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
The Mavericks on offense. They're on a 15-5 run. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Mr. Clutch. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
The Nets with the lead.
Okay, need to stop being aggressive.
Here's Sumner. He has 6. Pass to Warren. Here's Sumner.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Pass to Wood over Simmons. And Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Sumner. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And
Down
so
by
it's
7.
Brooklyn closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. More 2K action in just a moment.
+9, 33%. Shot 33%, C+.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Really an incredible game.
I need Doncic to pick it up. That's what I expected, Doncic to finally show up.
Changes for
But we're
Brooklyn.
still losing.
Warren's checked in for Claxton, and Harris is subbed in for Curry. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. We've got Dwight Powell. Also Christian Wood out there. Tim Hardaway is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the shooting guard position. Got it. Wood's got 17 points.
He is 6'10", skilled, and athletic. Wood, this man is a walking bucket. We are watching him go off. Woo.
Pass to Warren. Harris on the wing. Jacks up at 3. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 11.
Showing he's more than just a scorer. Warren is good at finding his teammates when they're uncovered.
Here's Powell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Kevin Durant.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
That one falls for Powell.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Ben Simmons. And Sumner subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Finney Smith checked in for the Mavericks. And so Powell nails them both. For Brooklyn, they've got 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Here's Sumner. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Nice shot by Finney Smith. It's all
now we tied this game up. All of a sudden, we went from getting blown out to now the Nets struggling.
It's easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
And I just did lack of defense.
Quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Dallas has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. To the right side. Wood, right side. Fades away. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
The fadeaway with no one on him. Looking for style points to go along with
80% field goal.
Outside Warren.
Looking for our first lead
Sumner
of
on
this
the wing.
game.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. The first one falls. Sharp, he's checked in for Thomas. Both good from the line that time.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Inside, Powell.
You
And
cannot
Powell with
leave
the
my
stuff.
boy Powell wide
And
open.
plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First one falls for him. Curry, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Ben Simmons comes in for Sumner. Good on both. Simmons with it. He's got 19. Pass to Warren. Now Harris. From the line. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Dallas again missing.
Almost
Brooklyn's
took the
got 3
lead.
of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Doncic.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders.
Now we
with
have a
his
chance
body.
to take the lead
It's
on
really
our
how
next
he can
possession.
navigate through a defense with ease.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Bullock's checked in. Dallas has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third.
And that one didn't want to go
Now
in.
Brooklyn's shooting about 53% in the third. A
I
very
was
good
wide
number.
flipping
And
open.
count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And that's not going to stop Warren. Either foul him harder or avoid fouling him at all.
I have mad respect for TJ. I was wide damn open.
The Mavericks trailing. Wood right side. Doncic against Curry. Pass to Bullock. Just 5 on the clock. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Bullock's got 5 more.
Got to do a better
Gotta fight harder
job.
to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Simmons, the pass to Curry.
Had to guard my boy TJ Warren. I still have mad
Outside
respect for
Simmons.
Warren.
Here's Harris. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Harris has got 8
We
points
have got
in
to
the
find
quarter.
a way to get.
Harris has gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. Pass to Finney Smith. It's stolen by
Oh,
Warren.
you mother.
To the middle. Shot from 12. That's good from Durant. On the assist from Warren. Warren's got 3 assists tonight.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And Dallas calls time here.
They're sending guys to the charity stripe way more than they should be. You'd like to see better positioning defensively.
Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. The Mavericks shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. To the paint. And stolen by Simmons. 1:49 left in the third quarter here. And that one's good. Irving
When you play with
We're
stars like
getting
LeBron,
killed here.
Harden, KD,
That
Kyrie
3
has
will come
learned
back
how
to haunt
operate
me later
off
in the
ball.
game.
Doncic against Curry.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is,
How was
look at
that
their
a
turnovers this
charging
quarter.
foul?
And great job to establish position and square up.
And they stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Oh, we lost the timeout.
Gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Bullock.
We got to get it together, man. That, like
Here's
I said,
Mr.
that,
Clutch. Simmons defending. 5 to shoot. Will it go?
defense.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And he makes the first. Both shots good from the strike.
Not happy with the performance.
Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
And again, it's the Nets missing. Dallas has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. A nice shot by Mr. Clutch. He's got 13. The front office got a lot of blowback when they made MP their first-round pick. Most of the fans had their eyes set on Shep Owens.
I know it was a tough decision. As a GM, you don't want to alienate your fan base, but at the same time, you have to do what you think is best for the club in the long term. He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. And Wood with the stuff.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Here's Durant. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Doncic. Free throw is good from Durant.
Offensively, Durant might be the most unguardable player in NBA history. He can shoot, dribble, pass, drive, you name it. Everything he does it at a high level on top of being 7 feet tall. Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Nets, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. We'll be right back after.
Just can't get anything going.
Let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
It's not going to be easy. Come on. It's not going to be easy. Let's go. Defense. 1, 2, 3, defense.
Jason Kidd getting everyone focused and amped up to take these next few minutes.
And an emphasis on forcing stops, too. Something Coach did very well back when he was playing. Let's see if they can live up to his expectations.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Warren in at the small forward position. So that's the Nets 5.
Physical play from Simmons chasing down the offensive board, making sure his team converts on this trip.
Dinwiddie outside. Right wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. Great D that time from Irving. The Nets with the lead. Curry passes to Irving. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Unloads from 13. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Irving's got 21 points in the game.
There's such a great pace to Kyrie's game. That mid-range jumper, look, it's one of the best in the game. This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Simmons with it, and it's McGee picking him up. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Here's Irving. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Give him 23.
I'm really not having a good game. That is like, I'm 0 for 7 from downtown.
And Dallas calls time here.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
And the Nets.
We're probably not going to walk out of here with a W.
Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history, but
or
his
not.
The NBA was no red carpet grab.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
On the wing, Curry, back to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Oh, impressive play from Simmons, showing he can step up and be the guy on offense when he has to.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're down by 4. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Here's Finney Smith. And the layup is good off the glass. Finney Smith's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period. Along with Hall of Fame talent, KD is just clutch.
From downtown, Mr. Clutch can't hit.
That is not the shot they needed, though. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Irving, no good. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Mr. Clutch. Soft touch off the glass.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
That was not a 3-second. I call bullshit on that one.
And he says, thank you very much. That 1 point could make all the difference.
Outside Durant. Outside Irving.
Where's the foul?
It's rebounded by Dallas.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Mr. Clutch. Claxton with a rebound.
Oh, wow. This close, you got to finish strong. You can't give yourself room for a mistake like that.
We lose.
One of the most elite scorers we have seen.
We lose.
KD with the ball.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it. And Dallas calls time here. They're behind by 5. There's 25 seconds left in the game.
We lose. The only way we're going to beat the Nets is if the Nets have injuries.
What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Curry against Dinwiddie.
Count it! Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. And here are the Nets now. And he commits the intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
And when you handle the ball as much as Simmons, you're going to have to hit important free throws down the stretch.
There's 14 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. Rebound, Brooklyn. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable
God, we suck.
with the ball in his hand.
We really suck. Now we're going to take our second.
So we see the Nets get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Brian Anderson, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Oh, that was a disappointing loss. Alright, let's go play the Thunder game. see if we can bounce back against the Thunder. Thankfully, we're hosting them. They're 2-2 as well.
MP, you got a minute? Of course, sure. Since I hear about you working on some initiative to earn more fans. Look, man, I've been meaning... I thought I was clear with you. Basketball comes first.
Where you want to defend. To increase your defensive intensity, hold the left trigger while moving with the left stick. If you need to move faster while playing intense D, you can also hold the sprint trigger. You can also crowd the ball handler by pushing into them with intense D held. Let's review shot defense. To contest a shot, hold the right stick up to challenge the shot. You can also attempt to block the shot.
First meeting against the Thunder.
And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time.
Christian Wood had a good game against the Nets, but we lost. Doncic is yet to score a point.
Mavericks will go for a different look here. Wood, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Mike Powell comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Hardaway's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Mr. Clutch in for Dinwiddie. Taking a look at the Thunder, we've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Favors is out there with Mike Muscala. And it's Pokusevski in at the small forward position. Mr. Clutch, the shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They trail by 7. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
Well, the touch and the focus, what a pretty move in the lane.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Powell, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Kicks it to Doncic. To the paint. Here's Mr. Clutch. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop.
And off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to the Nets. Here's man. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
We got to guard the Thunder really good tonight.
Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Because of his length, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has no issues operating near the cup.
Pass to Powell. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Mavericks making a switch here. Green's checked in, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
And what blows me away about Doncic, the consistency across the board.
GA, for 3 straight years, he was selected to the first team All-NBA. And that's all before he turned 24 years of age. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? What he has done is incredible.
And you know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's rise to NBA stardom was meteoric.
Well, for me, GA, the more responsibility this guy seems to be given, the better he gets. He's improved every year, and at this point in Shai's career, it looks like his ceiling could be very, very high. At 7 foot, you do not have to go far to reach the rim. Pokusevski, easy money.
Pass to Wood. Outside, Green.
We're really not doing good.
to the inside. Here's Mr. Clutch.
I said fake that.
Wood can't hit. Here's Pokusevski, guarded by Green. And a
damn, Shea.
Gilgeous-Alexander had the space there, but it's offline. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break from 12 feet out. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Favors. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Mavericks leading by 5. Here's Green. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Wood. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
6 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And he gets the jumper to drop. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now just a 4-point Dallas lead.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Green finds Powell. The Thunder pull it in. 1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Down low, here's Muscala, and he takes the fantastic...
Come on, Dallas. What are we doing? Are we wanting to lose to these cheaters? I'm not losing to these cheating Thunder fans tonight. Come on. Get your shit together.
Guarded closely. Mr. Clutch. Up and in on the
there we go.
8 points for Mr. Clutch. One of the big talking points with MP. Can he make the leap to the pro game? Greg, you think his game translates?
Skills-wise, he was tremendous in the college game. The question is the physical side. We'll have to find out if MP can handle it.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City.
Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
Here's Mann, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Tim Hardaway picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. Dallas leading by 3. And there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist by Green.
Well, I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown he's not just a perimeter scorer. This guy can get it done on the inside.
Passes it to Favors. Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's open. Nails.
Yeah, because the defender's in my way cheating.
Cheating,
I'll tell you.
Dallas has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Now here's Powell. He's covered by Muscala. Powell, that's good. He's got 5.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Powell. They get it back. Muscala hits the bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And it's been a pretty...
Doncic needs to score. There we go.
It's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Powell is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Mr. Clutch. And it's Wood in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
Man, it's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
There's the pass to Giddey. Pass to Mann. Dort kicks to Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. Over Hardaway. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Count it, good.
Well, 2 things there, guys. Tim Hardaway Jr., the power, the concentration, refuses to be stopped when he wants to score.
Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mr. Clutch. That's foul number 2 for him.
Okay, let's not get aggressive anymore. I'm tired of getting
Favors
aggressive.
passes to Dort. Here's Mann. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mann's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, that is a heads-up play right there by Lou Dort. He sees an opening and gets the ball exactly where it needs to go.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drop.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
Pass to Giddey. Back to Dort.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year. And for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
So what would you say is next for Dort in his development?
You know, Kevin, I'd like to see him get to the line more often. He has room to grow as a playmaker. Of course, locking down the consistency from range. But he has the work ethic to make all of that happen. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Muscala with the bounce pass. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Thunder with another miss.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Now here's Bullock, defended by Dort. Passes to Wood. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wood's got 10 points.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Here's Mann. It's deflected.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks, rises up and sends it back.
Mr. Clutch gets